dude, so I'm trying to beat all the PlayStation 2 games ever made. That's 4,218 games. How do I beat all of them? I'd actually like to know myself. And the next game is Gauntlet 7 Sorrows. And this game is extremely confusing. It was very short and very bland, so I'll actually make this a pretty short video as well, but it's gonna be just a quick kind of overview of what happened. See, the game is pretty much the same thing over and over. You run forward, find a monster generator, and destroy it, and you kill all the monsters around you. There are sometimes switches or stones to move, and then there are bosses, but you pretty much spend most of your time destroying monster generators and then killing the monsters that have spawned to move to the next area. That's pretty much it. And then, like I said, the occasional switch, which it's just clearing a room and then pressing R1. So it's very this game sucked, bro. Like, listen to this. The story is that these 4 warriors have to fight the 6, which it never really mentions at first who the 6 are, what the 6 are, if it's just one thing called the 6, or there's actually 6 different things. I don't know, just the 6. So you just kind of have no context. Okay, you gotta fight the 6, go. Okay, all right, let's go. Eventually it's mentioned that they are 6 sorrows, and by this point I'm like, okay, so this game is called 7 Sorrows, so is the 7th one gonna be a surprise? Like some guy shows up and is like, I'm actually the 7th sorrow. But there's so little context that I don't know what's going on. So you very slowly find out that someone, the narrator, is actually talking to you, and he's talking to you about these sorrows. And then at the very end, the guy says, you killed my 7th sorrow. And I'm like, wait, what? You said 6 this entire time. Am I missing something? If someone wants to point out to me that I'm missing something, it literally, they say 6, 6, 6, 6 throughout the thing. I'm like, bro, there's a lot of 6s in here. Where's the 7th? And at the very end, the guy's just like, you got it. Just no, I don't know why this is really confusing. Let me just be honest with you. This game was so confusing. But the gameplay is pretty bland and boring. Like I said, it's the same thing over and over. And honestly, if you heard the audio, it's so grinding. I just turned something else on and did it. I mean, look, they made an attempt at a Gauntlet game. The problem is that Gauntlet games seem to, you need to have, I don't know if there's any way to do a Gauntlet game anymore, man. I mean, not like a traditional one. It seems like that's what they wanted to do. They wanted to just make it like how it was before, which, yeah, sure, on an old system, long time ago, this would make sense. This gameplay would work, but now there's, I mean, I don't know, there are other games out on the system like Devil May Cry, and I know that isn't quite comparable, but I mean, you're just walking around attacking stuff. But Devil May Cry does a lot more than just have you walk around and attack stuff. So, I don't know. I mean, there are other games like it. It's just, I'm very surprised at the level of quality for this game, dude. So, that's it. This is the game. It was very short. It's 3.5 hours. I played on beginner. I beat game number 24, everyone. So, I'm so glad you got to hear me harp on this shitty ass game. But it really is. I don't like it. If you like it, I'm sorry, this is not directed towards people who like it. I thought it was shitty, but you don't have to. So, game 24 beaten, game 25. Here is the guessing game. Yeah, this is a super short video, and here is the image for the next game. I'm actually really excited for game 25. It's just like a quarter way to 100. So I'm excited to play this next game. And this game just, I mean, I didn't know what else to say. It was so short. It was short and really crappy. So I am glad that anyone who's watched has watched, and I hope you can guess what the picture is. I think a lot of people might guess what it is. I think it's going to be a really good one. So I'm excited to play it. I actually have a couple games lined up to play that are all going to be pretty good. So thank you all for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Later.